Have you ever wondered what Jesus would do when faced with the weight of a grudge or the pain of betrayal? Throughout his life, Jesus gave us the perfect example of how to deal with resentment and the lack of forgiveness. He was rejected, humiliated, and betrayed, yet he chose the path of love and forgiveness. Today, I want to talk to you about how holding on to resentment can pull us away from God's grace and how forgiveness, inspired by Christ's example, can completely transform our lives. Think about the cross. There was Jesus, enduring the most intense physical and emotional pain. But instead of holding a grudge against those who crucified him, he said, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." That is the power of forgiveness that comes from God. He teaches us that forgiveness is not something we offer because the other person deserves it, but because we are called to live in freedom. Maybe you're carrying a huge burden, a hurt that consumes you. I want to tell you, you don't have to carry this alone. Jesus is ready to lighten your load and show you how to let it go. When we hold on to resentment, we not only harm our souls but also our bodies. The Bible reminds us in Proverbs 14 verse 30 that a heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy rots the bones. Resentment is like an invisible chain that ties us to the past. It affects our sleep, our mood, and even our relationships. But Jesus invites us to trade that burden for something infinitely lighter. He said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Do you feel the weight of that baggage? It's time to give it to him. Forgiveness isn't easy, and Jesus never said it would be. But he left us tools to walk this path. First, acknowledge your pain before God. He doesn't overlook what you feel. On the contrary, he understands your pain more than anyone else. Pray and pour out your heart before him. Second, remember that forgiveness is a decision, not a feeling. When you choose to forgive, God works in your heart to heal the wounds left behind. And third, trust in God's grace to empower you. Just as we have been forgiven by him, we are called to forgive one another. Jesus also teaches us the importance of self-compassion. He never demands perfection from us, but desires that we trust him to shape us. Forgiveness is a process, and God is with you every step of the way. He holds you, guides you, and strengthens you when the path feels hard. You are not alone. No matter how impossible it seems, remember that with God, all things are possible. Forgiveness is a gift that frees not only the one who receives it, but especially the one who gives it. And when you choose to forgive, you draw closer to the heart of Christ, living in the fullness of the grace he offers. So what will you choose? Will you keep carrying this weight, or will you trust Jesus to help you let it go? Today, he calls you to hand over your pain and your resentment to him so you can live in freedom. If this message touched your heart, leave a comment and let us know how we can pray for you and your journey of forgiveness. Remember, in Christ we are new creations. The past no longer defines us, and his grace gives us the strength to move forward. May God bless you, and see you in the next video.